The crypto market is very likely about to enter the biggest bull market it's ever seen in its history, and I'll tell you why right now. The Google search term, buy crypto, has just peaked well above its all-time high levels. Yeah, that's right. The search term buy crypto has absolutely erupted like a volcano, 2 to 3 times the size of the peak price of the 2017 bull market. And before you comment and say, Kevin, isn't this bearish? Doesn't that mean that we're hitting the peak and we should sell and we're going to crash now? No, guys, if you look back in the beginning of the 2017 bull run, in March, the chart looked like this, right? But now it looks just like a little blip. Very likely, this huge explosion of search volume for buy crypto is going to look just like this in the end. A very small blip of time in a much longer term growth pattern. And the crypto bull market is just now kicking off as we're getting record levels of the buy crypto search term. So we're going to be talking about all of this and more in today's video. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Svenson, and today we're going to be talking about the epic bull market that we are entering right now. Before we get started, smash up that like button and subscribe to this channel if you're new. This chart is absolutely mind-blowing to me right now because we're getting record levels of the search term buy crypto as Bitcoin has just broken the all-time high and as Ethereum is breaking the all-time high right now. And that is completely different from this area here in 2017 when everything was hitting its peak price months and months and months after it broke the all-time high. This time is totally different. And it's very interesting to see that Ethereum is likely going to break its all-time high in search volume before Bitcoin. And this is likely because the masses, the average person, does not want to buy Bitcoin. It's too expensive. It's near 37,000 right now. They want to buy some altcoins. So the altcoin market may have its biggest year yet. And by the way, if you guys want to see what altcoins I'm buying myself, you can join the Patreon. That's $35 a month. This is a limited time offer. It's going to go up to $50 in 1 month from now. So if you join now, you're going to lock in your spot at $35 a month. And this is by far the best way to support this channel and get extra content and see what I'm doing in the crypto market. And you can get access to my public crypto portfolio. Now, moving on to the Cryptowatch homepage, looking at the overview of the market, Bitcoin is bouncing back, seeing a really nice recovery, trading just below 37,000. And Ethereum is now hitting a new all-time high as I'm making this video, up 12% in the past 24 hours. Right around 1,600 US dollars. Absolutely amazing. And there's a couple other big movers in the market right now. Polkadot up over 16% and Chainlink now up over 10%. And Chainlink is just about to break its all-time high, and I think it's coming very soon. First of all, looking at Bitcoin on the daily chart, things are looking actually extremely good right now. This is very healthy. Bitcoin just broke the all-time high not very long ago. And after breaking its all-time high right here, we ran up to 42K and we saw a really solid 32% correction to the downside. It was a healthy correction, and this allowed new market participants to accumulate at good areas before the next major run up. Now, this parabolic structure that Bitcoin is in, and even its breakdown out of this parabolic structure, is extremely common in a bull market. This is very common. This is actually the best type of market structure you can get in a bull market. And let's go back to 2017 and take a look. Yeah, I mean, this type of stuff happened a lot. The price would run up, go parabolic, and then it would break down out of that parabolic trend to the downside, right? Creating an even larger scale trend, run up, break down, create a larger scale trend, run up, break down. Happens on repeat in a bull market. This is very common for Bitcoin in a bull market. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. And I do think that Bitcoin's going to be running up to a much higher level, possibly as high as 70 to 80K on the next major run up, before then breaking down out of that trend once again, and then potentially looking to go on one final run to a much higher price level for the final mania phase, potentially over $200,000. And I think this could all happen within the next 6 months, guys. I think it's going to happen much faster than people expect. And this fast acting bull market is very likely going to make tons of retail traders FOMO in at very high prices, right? They're going to be late. A lot of people are going to be late to this game. They're going to come in the summer of this year, most likely. FOMO in before the next major bear market begins, right? This is very classic Bitcoin behavior. And from the last all-time high break to the bull market peak, it was about 245 days. In 245 days, from the all-time high break of 20K would land us at about August of this year for our bull market peak at a potentially 250,000 US dollars. This is very classic, very standard action for Bitcoin. And this is my prediction for Bitcoin, peaking in the summer of this year around $250,000. In looking at Ethereum on the weekly chart, in yesterday's YouTube video, I discussed why I believe that Ethereum could be running up towards the 4K level before consolidating above the all-time high, before then doing its final run, its final blow off top, up into the 5-digit range, potentially as high as 10 to 20,000. And if you want to see in detail why this is my expectation for Ethereum in this bull market, there's a video popping up on the top of the screen right now if you want to see my Ethereum price prediction. Ethereum is an absolute powerhouse, and it is powering most of the decentralized finance revolution. And almost every altcoin that I'm interested in is actually hosted in my Ethereum wallet. Just about every single altcoin that I have is on Ethereum. Now in Patreon, I have been buying projects that are bridging Polkadot and Ethereum as well, so you can join Patreon to check that out. But anyway, super bullish on Ethereum, super bullish on Bitcoin. You guys should know this by now. Next, I want to talk about Chainlink. And as I'm making this video, Chainlink is now coming up to break the all-time high. We are actually touching the previous all-time high levels right now, trading at $25.40. And as you guys know on this channel, we are extremely bullish on Chainlink, and we knew this was coming. We've been talking about this for actually since March of 2020. But other than that, we've been talking about this every week, at least once a week, that Chainlink is very likely looking to break out potentially as high as $40 on the next major upside target. And ultimately, long term, I think Chainlink has a potential to hit somewhere between $200 to $450 in this bull market. And if you think that sounds crazy, well, you weren't around for 2017, because a lot of coins did a 10x, 20x. Totally possible. Chainlink has by far one of the best brands in the crypto market. It is a household name, and there's a lot of momentum behind this project, and it has some of the most partnerships across the entire crypto industry. Now let's discuss some of these upside targets. For Chainlink, if we use our fibs from high to low at $20 down to $7.30, we can see that our first major fib extension target is coming in at just below 28 US dollars. And we are about to break the all-time high, and I do think that we're going to be hitting $28 in the very near future. And after hitting $28 and consolidating, if the crypto market can keep up its momentum with these epic search term values and an epic amount of money entering this market right now, Chainlink could easily see a breakout once again and run towards my $40 upside price target. Now, I'm actually debating, of course, it's total speculation, but is Chainlink going to have a short-term top at 40, or are we going to run up towards 60? Are we going to hit the 2618 and top out, or are we going to hit the 4236 before topping out and creating a larger scale trend? It's kind of up for debate for me right now. It really depends on Bitcoin and Ethereum and how much momentum they have and how much money is coming into the market. But $40, potentially $60, right? If we're going to be even more bullish, at some point we'll probably find a short-term top before consolidating. And that means that, yes, Chainlink, after hitting 40 or 60, could come back down to $30 once again. I mean, this is crypto, it's very volatile. But just in the same way that we were talking about the parabolic structures for Bitcoin, Chainlink will very likely break down out of its parabolic structure as well and then create a larger scale structure. So don't be surprised that if Chainlink does have a crazy run up here, at some point we may break down and create an even larger scale trend. This is very common in the crypto market, to create these larger scale parabolic trends before then running up once again. And this is not just a random prediction. This goes along with my Ethereum prediction, which I did post on my Twitter. By the way, follow me on Twitter. Ethereum could run up towards 4K in the not so distant future before pulling back. And that's all alongside Bitcoin running up to potentially as high as 70 to 80K in the not so distant future before pulling back. And then, of course, going on that last major FOMO wave towards the summer. And yeah, that goes along with Ethereum Bitcoin, right? Chainlink could hit $40, $60, pull back, then run up again into the multi-$100 range. So you guys may notice that on this channel, I'm very much long-term focused. I don't really care about the short term. I'm looking to make epic long-term gains. I'm looking to ride multi-1,000% trends. And this search term volume really is giving me so much confidence right now. And it's also giving me more confidence in the altcoins, because I know that retailers are not looking to buy a $37,000 Bitcoin. They want to buy Ethereum. They want to buy Chainlink. They want to buy other altcoins. And if I may mention once again, in Patreon, This is the goal here. I have a portfolio full of altcoins, and I actually just added another one yesterday. So definitely join Patreon if you want to see what other altcoins, other than, of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, what other altcoins I'm accumulating for this bull market, which I think is just getting started. And also, as I'm making this video, Ethereum is actually testing $1,600. So things are getting really, really epic right now. Congratulations to all you guys that have been buying Bitcoin, buying Ethereum, buying Chainlink, which is also very likely going to break out soon. Guys, it's happening. It's happening. It's really, really happening. And it's kind of mind-blowing to see this right now. And of course, guys, when I'm not on YouTube posting, I am on Twitter posting. So definitely follow me on Twitter. And on Twitter, I like to have a little bit of fun, like to make a little bit of hype tweets. Today is the Chainlink moon mission launch sponsored by SpaceX. I love making tweets like this. It's a lot of fun. Follow me on Twitter, guys. And I will see you all in the next video.